What's up, guys? How you doing? It's your boy Josh here. Today we're going to be talking about accounting for your photo booth business. Let's go. Oh yeah, so accounting, everybody's favorite topic about business, okay? So I'm gonna tell you a little story about it and why I decided to make this video, and I got something special for you guys tuned in to the end, okay? So stay all the way to the end. Got something special for you that's gonna help you out. The thing that I wish I actually had whenever I was starting out. So what is accounting? Why do you need it? Okay, first of all, when you're getting started, actually, I'm gonna just tell you what happened with me. So whenever I started my business, it was my first business that I had, and I didn't go to school or business school or major or finance or whatever the case is, right? I didn't have any of that. I just was like, all right, we're gonna start a business, let's go. We'll figure it out as we go, okay? And that's good and bad. It's good if you got someone like me giving you all the information, but it's bad if you get the information too late. Okay, and so why I wanted to make this video, I'll tell you a little bit about what happened. So when I got started, we knew that we had to find an accountant and take care of the books and do your monthly reports and make sure that your taxes are paid and a profit and loss statement and a balance sheet and that kind of stuff, okay? Now, I'll tell you one, we didn't know anything about that, okay? So we thought we gonna just figure it out as we go, and it wasn't the case. We got burnt badly, and it was a source of a lot of pain and a lot of money that got lost, okay? And I'm gonna tell you the reasons what actually happened. So when we started, we went on Yelp and we looked for an accountants and CPAs, and we interviewed a few of them, and we went to their offices and saw how they treated us, what equipment they use, what they're offering us, and that kind of stuff. So the way most of them run their business, they have 100 of clients or 50 clients, whatever the case is, and then they do the accounting, and it's not so much a communication. There's always a problem. They don't really know what's going on with your business. You can't get a hold of them, or they're not available, or whatever the case is. So that was one of the first issues that was happening. Okay, so they would just do whatever, and we would kind of listen to what they said. And we don't really know what was actually going on, right? Because you're like the last thing you want to worry about. You just want to sell your product, you just want to go out there and you want to work. But that is going to be a big mistake, okay? It's good to have some kind of foundational knowledge. So I'm going to tell you the lessons that I learned as I'm telling the story. So I wish I would have taken some kind of basic knowledge, basic accounting, so you can understand why is it so important for your business. Because if you're just running your business with just the money you have in your bank account, you have a broken business, okay? So you want to make sure that, first of all, have some kind of, there's courses out there, there's tons of courses. You can go on Udemy, you can go on QuickBooks, I think they have courses, or whatever the case is, okay? Get some kind of understanding, because nobody's going to know your business the way that you know it, okay? Nobody's going to understand all the intricates, nobody's there with you the day-to-day, okay? So you need to understand that whenever you hire an accountant or bookkeeper or whatever the case is, a CPA, they're only going to know what they know and their lens of however they do business and however they've done business. And it's good for you to be able to have a basic foundation so you can understand what they're saying, you can process it, and you can question it. Okay, so when we went out, we hired this person, okay, and he said to do these things, and we had to pay taxes, and we had to, do all these certain things, and they had our bookkeeping done through the special system that was very outdated, okay? It was like they had a computer in the office and all of our data was inside that computer. And if the girl that was working there was not in the office, then like we couldn't even get access to it. We're like, hey, can you send us this? Because we need it for like applying for a loan or a credit card or something like that. And so we didn't know any better, right? We didn't know any better. Okay, so that was going to be the first person. So after we left them, we went to another person, okay, and we hired another person off of Thumbtack. right? And this guy, he looked at all the stuff that was done, and he was like, well, you know, it's all done wrong, right? It's all done wrong. This guy did it. It's all done wrong. I'm gonna come in there. I'm gonna redo it. Okay, so we paid this guy like $1,500. I remember he came into the office, and one day he redid like accounting for 2 years. Okay, and then he went MIA. He had some health issues. Okay, so then we were in the market again to find another accountant. Now we go to this new person, and then he says that the last person did everything wrong. Okay, so now we're on our third person. We're confused. We're stressed because you have to run a business. You need to have this stuff accounted for. You need to have it done properly. Okay, and so we got this new person. He tells us that the last person didn't do it right, and so he's gonna have to redo it, and we're gonna have to pay him a lot of money. All right. Today, actually, at that point when the third person told us that, I actually decided to, like, you know what? We need to understand enough to where we know we don't get taken advantage of. Okay. And that's all you really need to know in life, is like you just need to know enough not to get taken advantage of. Okay. So anything that you do, make sure to keep that in mind. You don't have to be an expert at it, but just knowing enough so that you don't get taken advantage of, that can get you a long way. Okay, and so at that point I decided, like, hey, I'm gonna go learn this stuff. I need to know this stuff, right? Because whether it's this business or another business or something like that, it's important to have as a foundation to success. Okay, you need to know accounting. All right, so I decided to learn, and so we learned, and we ended up leaving the third person that we were with because I think he just got really busy. He was kind of like a corporate client. He had a fancy office, right? Had long conference table, you know, that kind of stuff. It was kind of hard, a little bit hard to get a hold of him. You had to get through the secretary. And so we ended up leaving him, and we ended up hiring someone to come in to our office. So he's a freelancer. He comes into our office. He works from his house, and so he is helping us do our accounting, but he does it with my knowledge, and he does it with my like me involved in it. Okay, so you can never really outsource this thing without knowing the foundation of it. So whenever he comes in, he works, I question what's being done, what needs to happen, how things are being set up, and making sure that, you know, I don't get taken advantage of again, and that I know everything, so that if I go to a bank, or if I get an investor, or if I go talk to somebody, I talk to another business owner, I know exactly, okay, what's going on? This is my profit and loss, these are the items, this is my balance sheet, all that stuff. All right. So the reason why I'm making this video is because of a service that we've been using. I use it in one of my businesses, and it works great. And we've partnered with them to bring you a special offer. Okay. So the company that I'm talking about is Bench. Right, bench.co is going to be the link, but I'm going to give you a special link below this video. I'm going to give you the link, and you're going to be able to get 20% off for 6 months. Okay, so the reason why, I'm going to tell you why I wish I had this company when I started. First of all, they have an online dashboard. Okay, it's very simple. It's very simple. Right? Like, I don't know if you guys ever tried to use like QuickBooks or one of the other softwares out there. Is like real complicated. Okay, now this, I'm going to clarify this. This is your bookkeeper. Okay, this does not replace someone that does your taxes annually. Okay, this is the person that helps you categorize your transactions, helps you understand the health of your business. Okay, so that's what Bench does. So I'm going to preface it with that. So they have an online dashboard. It's easy to use, it's clear, and they have a messaging platform where you can message the person that's working on your account, which is your bookkeeper, which will be like the girl in the office that they had with my other guy, right? So yeah, it's called Bench, and we're gonna have a link below. They also have an app. Okay, so you can be sitting there and you can open up the app, you can chat and ask any questions to your bookkeeper that they will assign to you whenever you sign up. All right, and it saves you a lot of like confusion. Okay, the confusion was the worst. I just remember being confused. I didn't know who to look for help. I don't know who to trust anymore. And like, if I had this back then, we would have saved a lot of time, a ton of time, and a ton of money. Okay, because we would know what's going on. We'd be able to access it in a platform that's easy to understand. It's easy to check in the health of your business. You can run reports. okay? It doesn't have to. Bench is gonna simplify it for you. And if I had this when I started, it would have saved me, you know, some stress at least, and some money for sure. So go ahead and check it out. Click the link below. We have a special partnership for you guys where you get 20% off, and you're going to be able to 20% off for 6 months. So that's going to be a great benefit for you, especially if you're getting started. Okay, you have to know these things. And the thing is, if you don't do it when you get started, you will literally have to like go back and redo everything. Okay, and that is like, it's horrible. It's horrible as business. Okay, so get it done properly from the beginning. Get online, get simplified, get the right help when you need it. They have certified people that work for them, that understand accounting, that will be able to answer any questions that you have. And you will take the information that they give you, because they're going to do your reports, and you give it to your accountant, who is a separate person, your CPA, who does your taxes for you, your year-end taxes, right? So there's two different functions here we're talking about. Okay, something that I didn't know whenever I started. I thought one person would do everything. But if you have one person doing everything, there's a chance you're gonna get taken advantage of. Okay, you need to know what's happening with your business. It's your business, it's your responsibility. So go ahead and check it out. Check out the link. It's Bench. They've been great. I love it. I wish it was there whenever I started. And just have that peace of mind. Having that peace of mind knowing that, hey, my accounting is done properly. I don't have to worry about it. All right, just that alone, that's awesome to have. That makes you a powerful business owner, respectable business owner, and shows that you're running a successful business. All right, guys, so that's gonna be it today. Hope you guys like the new setup. We're here, I'm upstairs in my room right now. Not in my room, but upstairs at my house. And we're still kind of operating out of the office, but we have some specials going on for July 4th. If you guys still want to get into the photo booth business, this is the time, okay? We got a lot of specials going on. We have the selfie mirror photo booth. We have that on special right now. Okay, I'm gonna put a link below. I'm not gonna say the price on there because it's too good to say on camera, but go ahead and check that out. And leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. If you have any horror stories about accounting and stuff like that, all right? Because I know it's out there. I got some scars from it, so check that out. Let me know where you are watching from. Hit the subscribe button, the comment button, and we'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye.